I'm an immigrant. I came to this country when I was 20-ish years old, 21, 22, right after I completed my degree, my bachelor's degree from the University of the Philippines. I came here under a scholarship, a teaching assistantship, first at this wonderful city of Detroit, where I went to school at Wayne State University. I transferred to University of Maryland. I received my degree also in physics. And my dissertation was about exactly that, building an instrument that would be able to look at individual atoms at solid surfaces. As a little kid, I liked to build things and design things. Most of the time, they didn't work at the time. But now, as an adult, I'm still designing and building things. And fortunately, most of them work now. So it's like a natural. I feel very confident because I was able to get in a field that I really enjoyed as a young person, and up to now I'm still saying that this is really fun because my work is just like playing when I was in school or when I was younger. That's who I am. I hope that all students interested in tinkering should enter the program. And cyber physical systems engineering, the degree itself, you can think of a combination of two important elements. The first one is the cyber part, which in general means anything that's brain and the ability to communicate. And the physical part is everything around you, electromagnetic waves, sensors, etc. The program is really all about the students. All of the stuff that we do, these are just in the background. The fundamental purpose of our program is to produce the best quality workforce. We thought we're gonna be a Toyota, produce a lot of students, really reliable students. But the way that it became set up, we became a Ferrari. We don't produce too many students, but the students we produce, we believe, are amongst the really good ones. But once we get gold, we produce beautiful jewelry. And that's how I view our students. We get great students coming in, and we make very valuable pieces of jewelry out of them. Our students, they use GPUs, they play around with NVIDIA, Jetsons individually. They have FPGA boards. So it's beyond Arduinos and Raspberry Pi. And so our students, we make sure that they have hands-on to be able to practice what they have learned over and over again. You learn by making mistakes. And it's perfectly okay. In fact, we encourage our students to make mistakes by doing, because it is only in making the mistakes that you really learn things profoundly. So that's the character of the program. And so we build the character of students in this way. One of them developed the firmware, for example, on the system of sensors that provide an early warning for wildfires in Colorado. 30 minutes earlier than any other system, and that turns out to save a lot of lives and properties. And that's the kind of thing that our student in the first cohort did. And of course, the second student was employed by the same company, who's basically going to use machine learning algorithms, data analytics, computer vision, all sorts of technologies, not to warn, but to predict whether wildfire is going to occur. And that's like a much more difficult problem. And the reason why our students are able to do that is because they have a very good appreciation of the broadness of the field, from the little teeny sensors that measure the smoke or particles or the gas, whatever. They know all of that. They know how to program all of that. And then they know how to interface it with computing systems, microprocessors, which they call them edge computers because the computers are right there on the spot. And then they also know how to transmit it to the cloud, communication systems. Our students fortunately, I had the training to actually know a lot about those elements that you need to deploy something this big. We have students who became designers for the use of Amazon Web Services, and our student became very familiar with all of those services, so he's making a fine living, creating essentially systems for Amazon Web Services. But my hope to have this opportunity be available to many other people, because I really do think it's a gem, and I would like to have more people to take advantage of this gem that is uniquely offered here at USG and the state of Maryland. It's because this is such a field that I believe has plenty of potential, and I believe it's future-proof because we offer courses that are really taking advantage of the rapid changes in technology. You know, you may not know this because, you know, you're from on the other side of the classroom you're sitting, but as a professor, you look at your students, and there is this distinctive glisten in people's eyes when they understood something for the first time. And I am so sensitive to this. I know exactly, because it is in the eye. Finally, I get it. You can see it in their eyes. And that is, for me, it's almost like adrenaline. It's a rush. And I would like to get that all the time, which is why I try to teach the students in the best way that I can.